guys, Marc Lebone here. How are you all doing today? Right, today we're going to talk about pedals. I've had a few requests from people saying, what pedals do I use? What pedals do I use? So I thought, wait, well, I'm going to give you a little rundown of my pedal board, because I have two pedal boards. One that I sort of take out when I'm busking, one that I take out when I'm on stage, because I play a solo thing, but also play in a duo as well. So, right, most of what you use is, or what I use is a bit of chorus, obviously reverb, and a bit of distortion. Now, obviously, amps like this, the Vox Mini 5 and the Roland Cube, there's a few other amps. You've got various settings on it. You've got amp modelling, so you can get different distortion sounds. You've got reverb and chorus and blah blah blah. I mean, this one's got a drum machine, but which is all well and good. But the only thing is, every time you want to, when you change a song, we go to the next song, you've got to then change your amp. If you've got foot pedals, and if you want a bit of distortion or a bit of reverb or chorus, you can just press the pedal. Away you go. So what I'm going to do is show you what I use and give you some sort of recommendations of what I use. So down here, you can see this is my pedal board. Here I normally have a loop station, but I've actually got that out at the moment because I've got a slight problem with it, so I'm just actually looking at repairing it. What I've got here, that's a vocal harmonizer, which is quite useful. This here is my distortion pedal. Now this is a copy of the Ibanez Tube Screamer. This is one that comes from China, which is the one we're going to show about. And this one here is a guitar tuner. It's always good if you've got a guitar tuner. So that's what these are. This is the one I'm going to talk about today. And as you can see, this is they call it a Tube Screamer, a Demon Tube Screamer. Comes out of China. This one, battery powered. I've got it going through a power unit here, but they are battery powered. This one has got two switches, which you can get two modelling little switch here, and it's just great. It's just a great little distortion pedal. It's easy, simple. Once you've got it set up, it's just a matter of pressing the button, and then away you go. So what I'll do is I'll plug this one in, and then we can have a little go and hear what this one sounds like. Right, here we go. So I've now plugged it into me Vox. That's it as a clean sound. So you get the so that's it as a nice clean sound. And again, if you just want a bit of distortion, press the pedal, and then you've got. So that's what it sounds like with a bit of distortion. It's a great little pedal. This one, I say, comes out of China, and it retails for about £25, and that's including delivery. Out of China. If you can find one that is an original Ibanez Tube Screamer, I think you can pick them up on eBay for about 80-90 quid. So that's what I use on that one. Now, what I do use, apart from this pedal board, is another one, which I will show you now. Now this one is this beastie boy. This a beastie boy. Now, the reason why I use this, when I had my pedal board down here, you know, I say I've got a loop station, I've got my vocoder, I've got my tube screen, and obviously my tuner. I used to have a much bigger board, which would also have a chorus pedal in it, had a reverb pedal in it, it had a compressor, but you're constantly dancing around. So I invested in one of these. Again, you can pick these up on eBay. I've had this one from new quite a few years ago. This is the Boss ME70. Now, a nice thing with the ME70 is you've got 4 pedals here. You've also got a loop station on it. You've got a wah here. You can turn this off, so you can actually got a volume pedal as well. You've also got amp modelling here, so you've got a preamp section here. You've got another effects here, which has got compressor and wah, auto wah and things in here. This one you've got your distortion pedals, you've got blues, distortion, fuzz, metal distortion. Then this one here you've got your modulation, which is again your reverb, sorry, not your reverb, your chorus, your flanger, and always all sorts on there. Vibrato, tremolo. Oh, you've got an octave on here, which is quite nice. If you're doing any looping and you want to get a bit of a bass sound, you can put the octave on it, sort of gives it a bit more of a bass sound. And then you've got a whole section here of delays, you've got loads of different reverb delays, and you've also got a loop station in this. So with this, and the other nice thing with this, it's battery powered as well. So it's good, it's mains and battery. So if I'm out busking, I can just take this instead of taking this massive pedal board. And this, of course, is wonders, absolute wonders. What I'll do is I'll plug this one in and just give you a little demo of this one. I've turned the camera down so you can actually see all of what I'm doing here. So that's it going through. Also, this one's got a reverb on it here, and it's got a room and a hall reverb, so you can turn that off. So that's out reverb, and you've got a little bit of reverb there. So you've got all sorts on here. This here is the preamp. To be honest, I actually have this turned off most of the time. I just use these effects pedals. But with the preamp, you've got when you turn the preamp, I've got it turned off. But when you turn it on, you've got clean, combo, tweed, stack, lead, and I don't know what the other one is. Rectifier. But you get a different sounding. So you've got lots of different modelling amps here. So you've got lots of modelling amps there. And so I actually need to keep that turned off. When you come down to the effects, you've also got another switch here. So when you put this in, you can actually have a single coil. You can have then a humbucker. In fact, that's a single, and the other one was a humbucker. And then you've got a soloing. And then it takes you off of it. So it's a boost. It's a bit of a boost. And again, on here you've got what have you got on here? You've got all sorts. You've got a D fretter. I'm not quite sure what D fretter is. You've got we've got a compressor, which is quite nice. So it gives you that. So when you're doing soloing, it gives you a nice little bit of sustain there, and you've got a wah up and wah down. Yeah, so you've got lots of effects on that. Then you've got this one here, it's got a load of different sounds on this one. This is like your overdrive distortion, got a nice blues one on it. Then you get round to metal. And of course, if you put the metal on with a bit of sustain, you get a nice bit of distortion and sustain there. Then you've got this one here, which gives you your chorus. So you get a nice chorus sound on here. And you've got a flanger. Sorry, that's a phaser. This is a flanger. And you've got lots of it. You've got you've got a tremolo, you've got a vibrato. On this octave, so if you want to get a bit of bass, it's quite nice. You can get a bit of bass. And that one's a harmonizer, so if you want to harmonise with it, you've got a harmonizer on it. And then this one here, you've got different delay effects, different analogs. You can change them. See if that one's got a, And I say this one's also got a loop station in this bit here. On the end here you've got a wah. So you've also got some other things. You've got a voice. You can use it as a volume pedal. There's also, you can go up an octave and down an octave. So there's quite a lot you can do with it. You know, I mean, it's just a great little bit of kit. I'm not sure what these retail for new anymore. I don't know if they actually do it anymore as a new pedal. But you can pick them up on eBay for about 150 quid. It's a great pedal because it's got everything you need all in one pedal. It's mains and battery operated, so you can't go wrong there. So that's sort of pedals for you. Say someone asked me about what sort of fuzz distortion pedal, I would go with the, you know, the if you just want one pedal, I'd just go online and look at the Demon Tube Screamer. Say they're £25 out of China. I don't know what that is in dollars for you American guys or anywhere else in the world. I mean, that's delivered, and I ordered that. I must have been last year. I actually did do a review of it last year. I ordered that, and it was within a week it came. I mean, that's from China to England. Couldn't believe it, and including postage. And it's a great pedal. I say it's battery operated as well as mains if you're going through a pedal board. And sometimes when I first had it, I just used to take that out, so I had a nice clean sound, and then I could just put that down one pedal. But I must admit, I do use the Boss, the ME70, much more. Because it has got a lot more sounds on it, and lots of variations you can do. I use this in the studio, of course, to get the sounds. It's just a great pedal. Of course, I'm not normally going through my small Vox when I go out. I go through my, if I'm playing on stage, I go through my Black Star, or I go through one of my Laney speakers, my battery powered Laney speakers when I'm busking. Of course, sometimes when I do go out busking, I will take my big PA and I can take my Black Star, but if I'm doing a big busk in a big area, because I've also got an inverter which I run off a 12-volt car battery, so I can power all this with that as well, and my PA. So that's it. Pedals. Have a look for yourself. I say, if you've got the money, I would invest in one of these. If you haven't, then just get one of the Demons. They're great, you know, gives you a bit of distortion. You know, of course, if you've got an amp which got all these modellings in it, you can actually get distortions on the amps. But it's just nice to have a pedal where you can actually be doing a nice clean sound, press a pedal, and you've got distortion for doing lead work or whatever. So that's it for me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see lots of my lessons, lots more coming up. Okay, Marc Lebone, see you again now. Bye for now.